It's me, Jerry G. This is like a combination of heaven, sex, and buffalo. Yes! 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 And that's a good thing. It's me, Jerry G. The other day I went to my friend's house and they were incredibly high. And that's a good thing. Why? Because on my way there I was debating what should I eat. I'm hungry myself, but I wasn't high. And by the time I got there, they had conjured up so much food from the munchies, I didn't have to buy anything. Free fucking food. And that's a good thing.
It's fucking great.
It was a great thing, wasn't it, Dahlia?
That's amazing.
Thank you for watching the Jerry G Show. My name is Jerry G, and we have the man, the myth, the legend, the beard, the only man ever to achieve oral sex while playing Xbox Live, the Dahlia.
Oh, hey, I never knew that. All right.
Hey, how did you do that?
I just, something secret with Microsoft. I don't know. I don't know.
Was it Microsoft or Micro Hard that day?
Ooh. That's an insult and a compliment at the same time. Oh, thank you very much.
He had a threesome through Skype and oral sex on Xbox Live. That's outstanding.
Wow.
Also, we want to take this time to wish a very wonderful happy birthday to our producer, L.A. Happy birthday.
Thank you, gentlemen.
How are you celebrating it today?
Just having a little Bud Light Lime beer.
All right.
Our producer's getting drunk as we film, so if anything fucks up on the broadcast tonight,
he's on his 10th beer. It's not good.
We're automatically blaming him.
10 beers.
Speaking of broadcast, I do want to apologize for two things. Last week we missed it. I had no voice whatsoever, so what's a show without a voice? I would have been here silent the whole time, and everybody would have been talking, and that's not fun.
Well, we could have had, like, words under you or something like that. Like,
could have had a translator for me.
Yeah, hey, whatever.
Yeah. And this week will be, due to technical difficulties, it will be a recorded episode, so there won't be any phone calls, there won't be any chat room. But that's okay, though, because me and Dal, you can have some fun today.
Hey, you know what? Shit happens.
It does happen. It could be worse.
Hey.
The studio could have burnt down. We could have had a damn earthquake here.
Hey, I don't want an earthquake here. This isn't California.
We could have gotten AIDS from Malaysian hookers.
That would have sucked.
That's horrible. Nobody wants AIDS from Malaysian hookers, Dahlia. Nobody
of Malaysia,
at all.
Where is Malaysian Airlines?
Where's the airlines? Where's Consuela? Two things missing.
What the fuck, Consuela?
Where is she?
I don't know.
Consuela's missing.
She dressed up as so many people. She just disappeared. Maybe she's
I think she lost out who she is.
She dressed up as the Invisible Woman. That's why she's not here.
She's home trying to find herself. Good for her. Next week she'll be back. Dresden will be back next week. Alexia couldn't make it out tonight, so we'll have our full cast shortly, but that's okay.
Slackers!
Fucking slackers! Sorry. I don't know if you guys saw during the intro for the quick picture we had. Help find Nigel.
Yeah.
Nigel's been missing for a very long time.
Yeah.
And we haven't heard anything. However, recently I discovered something. Dale, that's the guy that you saw on the ground. Yep, there it is, everybody.
Shit.
We have discovered that Dale is alive, and that's a good thing. Did you hear about that? How Dale survived? Nigel and his intern, cameraman or whatever, went completely missing.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried reaching out to Nigel's family. I've had no luck.
Wow.
I've tried reaching out to two of Nigel's ex-girlfriends. I've had no luck, and I'm pretty sure they wish he was dead, so there's nothing happening there.
Fucking useless right there.
However, Dale, on the other hand, has a good story to show.
Oh.
I was going to wait a little bit to show this, but it's
yeah.
so good and so emotional. It actually hit me deep in my heart. Really deep. I want you to check this out, everybody. Find out what happened to Dale while he was abducted by Bigwood. Check it out.
Fuck.
That poor fuck indeed.
Hello, Dale, and thank you for meeting with us today to go over your very harrowing and moving experiences that you've had. So today we're just going to ask you some questions, okay? It's going to pertain to your experience and and a couple of other things. So just let us know when you're ready, and we'll be more than happy to start this interview.
I think I can talk about it.
Okay. So then, tell us then, who is Dale Brown?
Well, I'm actually a butcher. I work at a local butcher shop, and you know, we skin deers, cows, sheep, whatever basically any of our farmers bring.
What else do you do?
Well, of course I would go mudding with my buddies every weekend at Old Man Johnson's farm.
Old Man Johnson's farm, yeah. Now, Old Man Johnson's farm obviously now is a very different place for you than what it was, you know, before everything. So could you, you know, tell us more about that night, you know, with your buddies? You know, start from the beginning and bring us to that very tragic moment.
Well, we just finished working, got out. You know, my buddy Chris met me outside of work, gave me some beers, started drinking, said, hey, let's go mudding. You know, 3 of our other buddies, you know, met up with us. We went down to the farm and just started going through the backwoods. And, you know, I bogged down my truck, and my buddies kept going, and I honked my horn and I was hollering for them, but no one heard me. So being stuck, I did what everyone taught me to do, is call the police.
We know it's very, very emotional for you, but can you tell us more about the incident when the Johnny Walker glass appeared and you heard the noise in the bushes?
Well, I've never seen a Johnny Walker glass just appear out of nowhere. It's just on the hood of my Chevy. I got upset. I got angry for a minute, and then it happened.
Can you tell us what exactly happened? Can you just tell us what unfolded that night after the Johnny Walker glass appeared on the hood of your truck?
Some sort of furry creature thing just jumped at me, and we started wrestling around, and he's throwing, I think it was liquor in my face, and just throwing down my throat, and it was black, and I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm sorry. I understand the what you must be feeling is very, very traumatizing. Very traumatizing. After this, do you know where you were taken? Do you remember where Sasquatch took you?
All I remember is being dragged, just my feet just constantly bound, tied in my hands, and just being drugged. And I had a blindfold or a hood or something. I still don't remember everything. It was so much. It felt like forever, and it was. I'm guessing from what people were saying is I was missing for 2 weeks. I just can't remember it. Just so much pain.
What is what do you have to live with now since this happened? How are you going to be able to cope with your injuries and the experience as a whole?
You never get over being raped. Now I got a very strange wobble while I walk because I can't walk straight. My legs don't work like they used to. You ever watch them cowboy movies and you got the ride and walk? You know, that's basically what I've got. It's just
Nigel went through a lot to find you. He went through a ton of things to try to get to you and to save you. So with that being
Nigel, that stupid mother.
Yeah, Nigel.
They told me to hush the up because he was filming some sort of nature documentary, and then he stuck his finger up my.
With that being said, then, for what it's worth, what was your first impression of Nigel after he removed your your gag and the blindfold that has probably been on you for a very, very long time?
One, he ripped out some of my beard.
Oh wow.
Yeah, is it missing on the sides, some of it? Yeah. It used to be a little bit more full. Then with when you're taking off the hood or blindfold or whatever it is, you just I don't like the way he looks. I'm just still upset that he f***ing left me there.
Now, but that's the big question. Is we saw that Nigel he ran off with his cameraman Mikey.
Oh, that little fat piece of shit.
Now, with that being said, do you know what had happened to Mikey?
Yeah, he ended up getting thrown up next to me. He bound and gagged him too. Just threw him in there and Sasquatch left.
So Sasquatch left. Then,
I don't know, for food or something.
So then the real question is, how did you escape? And did you take Mikey with you?
Well, I was able to, use my teeth, pulled down and pulled up my hands, and I was able to get the rope, chew it off. And yeah, to be honest, I saved a little fat f***er. I just untied parts of him and I walked away from him. Him and Nigel just left me like that, so I was just gonna leave him like that. I undid his hands and that was it. Whether he shows up or not, I don't know.
Well then, Dale, we thank you for your time today. If you just want to give a closing statement here before we leave, some advice maybe to the people out there, or maybe to Nigel or Mikey or anybody. Just what do you have to just one last thing maybe to get off your chest and some words of wisdom for everybody at home.
Mikey, I hope you got away. I really do. Got taken up like I did. But Nigel, if I find you, I'm coming for you. And I'm gonna beat the f*** out of you. And Sasquatch, if you're f***ing watching, I don't know how, but if you're f***ing watching, I'm coming for you.
Alright, well Dale, thank you for your time today. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dale Brown, a survivor, a true survivor. Thank you.
Woo!
What the fuck happened to you?
Slipped on a beer bottle. Left the beer bottle outside and slipped on
You
it.
sure you didn't play leapfrog with a unicorn and accidentally fall in the middle of it?
It fell on it.
I am
I want nice warm beer.
extremely moved and depressed at the same time over that. Not over your
I
incident,
wish I
but
saw the whole thing. I wish I saw the whole thing, but I missed it. Go Wizards.
it's too early, Dahlia. Don't make me do it. Alright, cushion it. There's some Ben Gay in the back. That'll help you out. And some aspirin.
Haven't been gay, never.
Never. What did you think of what happened with Dale?
Fucking Mikey and Nigel, what the hell?
We
Man's
learned.
going through that shit and you just...
Well, Nigel just fingered Dale, left him there, and then from what we heard, after Dale escaped, he left Mikey there.
Ew. Fucking...
Dale quoted a fat piece of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
At least we have an idea what Mike looks like.
Yeah.
We know he's fat.
Yeah.
We didn't have an idea of that before him. Now we do.
That's why I couldn't keep up with Nigel when he was running away. So now we know.
I don't know. I feel really bad for Dale. I mean, it's not often part of your beard just gets ripped out like that. That's very traumatizing.
Fuck you, Dale, for having a nicer beard than me. Okay.
He's probably grown it like an extra 5-6 years. You cut it once in a while. He probably hasn't cut that thing in a long time.
Probably.
It's put a miracle growing that shit, man.
Maybe.
That was just.
Poor
Dale, if you're watching this right now, we wish you a speedy recovery.
Yeah, seriously.
Mentally having your beard cut off and being raped and having what the fuck's it called? Being pulled out of him.
The tracker?
The tracker. What did he call it though? What was the name?
tracking device?
Suppository.
Suppository. There we go.
No,
Thank you, Alex.
suppository.
Having a suppository pulled out of your anus is
Suppository.
gonna really leave a mark inside of you forever.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
More so than the big wood.
Dale's had it rough.
He has.
He survived Bigwood. AKA, what do they call him? Sasquatch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That poor guy.
That poor guy indeed. Well,
Bad
at
for his
least...
truck too. Did he ever get his truck out?
Oh shit.
Did his truck ever get out?
That's a mystery for another day.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, did Dale's truck make it out? Was it a Ford? Was it a Chevy?
Or a Dodge? Can he
Or a
Dodge
Dodge?
out?
Could have been a Dodge.
I don't know.
Maybe it was even a Subaru. Maybe that's why I got stuck.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
That brought up some attention, obviously.
I thought we had the chat going off. Then I'm like, there's no chat.
Nope, it's just Messenger doing its little jingle jangle.
Now, if we had the chat room right now,
Oh, the
what
comments.
do you... The comments, I can imagine. Someone would be like, Dahlia, would you have given Dale some of your beard? That's a comment like that. No one would have been Consuela. Can we have a full nude?
Yeah.
That would have definitely been a comment.
Yep. I would have donated some of my beard to help the cause. The producers had way too much to drink, obviously, as you can probably hear.
If anyone heard a bang, that wasn't an earthquake. LA's just drunk.
Yep. The poor guy.
Cheers. You know what? I'm going to pretend right now.
Oh.
This is how sadistic. Oh, we got a chat.
Oh, we got chat.
Let's see what we got here.
What do we got?
Dahlia, how much for a mustache ride?
That's about $50.
Tree fitty.
Mm-hmm. I got porn on there, so don't click on it.
Oh. What the? 2 girls, 1 fork?
He clicked on
What
my.
the fuck you been watching?
Clicked on my porn.
Clicked on your porn. Let's see, what else do we have in the chat? Where's Consuela?
I don't fucking know.
We don't know.
Where'd you go? This is unheard of with people. We should have like a whole packet that they should fill out, and you know, if you're not going to show up, fill out the packet. And that packet should be so long.
Questionnaire. Tell me, are you an angry person? Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you horny? Do you plan on bringing me to a McDonald's or to a diner or to a Denny's or a Bennigan's?
Whatever.
You know, questions like that.
But the packet should be about the size of Obamacare. It should be about this thick, and it should be so long that it'll either make them stay or just be like, what the fuck, I'm off, and you know, whatever.
Obamacare's got to be the only thing that's long and doesn't work.
Giggity.
Oh my God. Oh, we have another question.
Oh,
Are you ready?
what is it?
Jerry, do you even lift, bro?
Wow,
No,
Wow.
I don't. I CrossFit.
that was a given though.
That's fucked up. How could you do that to me? How could you ask if I even lift, especially with bro? Another question.
Hey,
Oh,
brah.
here we go. Another one.
What's up, brah?
Dahlia, are you drinking a Bud Light or horse semen? Oh, that's an excellent question. What is that?
There's semen on top and urine on the bottom, so it's probably both.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dahlia's into horses. I hope not.
I found the bottle outside, so who knows what's in it.
This chat was getting really nasty right
Oh,
now.
shit.
What do you guys think of the word bay?
Well, I obeyed by the rules usually, but in that sense, I hate that word so much.
I would love to personally strangle anybody by the motherfucking neck that uses that word. Bay. Okay, what are you going to start saying? Gay or section A?
How do you abbreviate gay?
How do you...
G. Just say G.
Just G?
Gay.
No, because you can't say it, because then that's like making fun of Jerry G. You can't do that
How do you
shit.
abbreviate gay? You say Prius.
How do you... Oh my God. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Interesting.
Sorry about that. Yep. So, I have a funny story for you guys.
Oh,
even though
he's got a story. Let's hear it.
Unfortunately, we can't.
This chat room's too much. I can't look at it anymore.
We can't get the.
Horrible.
So, you guys all know about squatters and stuff like that, and let me listen to load.
Squatters?
Oh boy, yeah. This is loading.
Uh-oh.
Loading. Not loading.
You wouldn't happen to mean powerlifting squatters, would you?
No, this is a different type of squatter. This is the guy.
Okay,
that's-
good. You almost died.
That's poor. Basically likes to lift up everything. Really strong BMW driver. You know, doesn't. Likes orange soda.
Motherfucker.
So anyway, this guy lived in an attic of a church for 3 years. 42 years old. He would attend mass, and apparently, let's see, where was this? Virginia Church for 3 years, Arlington, Virginia.
Arlington, I've been there before.
This guy lived in a church for 3 years, was a squatter there. Basically, he would attend mass and then go back up into the attic after mass was over and then go to sleep or whatever, live in church, and no one apparently knew about this for 3 years.
How the fuck do you get away with that?
So, going by the guy's picture, he looks like shit, and I don't understand that. See, he would wait until the evening hours there when left staff was around, pop a ceiling tile, use a ladder, crawl up on his own space in the attic, pull the ladder up and occupy.
The man snuck around for Jesus.
3 years though.
3 years.
That is, I don't understand how that works, but that's...
It goes to show you, in the Church of God, it's nothing but love, and you can sneak in any time.
That guy should be a goddamn ninja.
He
That's what
should be. He's a ninja Jesus worshiper.
I mean, unless he walked around the church going like this.
Listen, if I'm in a church and there's a guy dressed as a ninja and he sees a freaking ninja stars dangling, I'm running out of that fucking church.
Shit. Yeah,
That's like the perfect
would,
opposite, because nobody would expect the ninja to come over there and start slaying Christians. Nobody.
No fucking way. This is just... I'll say, so we got another one too, a funny one in Florida again.
What the fuck is with all these
Always-
stories? Wasn't Florida the same one where the guy beat up the girl because she wouldn't have sex with him or something like that?
Picture. Look at him.
It looks like a fucking Down syndrome version of ZZ Top.
Pretty
Beaten to
bad.
death with a
Pretty
fucking
bad.
cane.
Now that there's a story behind the wound.
Let's hear it.
So basically, this guy, Ronnie Scott Hicks, funny last name given what he looks like. It's kind of funny.
Hicks.
He's 54 years old. He was arrested for driving while intoxicated for his electric wheelchair. He did not stop for police, and basically the police chased him down on a wheel. Actually, this reminds me of South Park.
Oh my god.
Didn't Jimmy get chased by the police
Yes.
on his electric wheelchair?
Yes.
I don't know if it was in it.
I don't remember what for. That was a long time ago.
It'd be kind of funny if it was though. But actually, no, that was Timmy. Jimmy's the one with the crutches. But
So he got a WUI, wheelchairing under the influence?
Yep.
Shit.
So he's got
Only in
an
Florida are you going to have a WUI law.
Yeah, I know. Driving under the influence, but apparently he has 2 convictions in 2013 and 1 in 1998. Whatever. Okay. So, anyways, the guy had the wound on his head before the police got to him, and he wouldn't even tell the police how he got the wound. And
He probably self-inflicted it. I mean, if you're not
I
going to
don't-
tell somebody, you're probably embarrassed to admit that you either fell down a staircase or you just started beating yourself up.
I
you
don't
know?
understand how you would think you would get away on an electric wheelchair. Because, you know, at that point, the police are pretty much walking after you. They're like, okay, you gonna stop, sir?
Well, Just take into account for a minute. Technology is upgrading. We can do crazy things now. Imagine you're a cop and you see a wheelchair. Suddenly the wheelchair guy is smiling at you.
oh boy.
And then you hear, and there's a fucking turbo
Wow.
on that wheelchair. And that guy zips. You ain't catching that shit. That's fucking light material right there.
Yeah, you'd have
it's like a
problems
Honda on steroids.
Yeah. That's
You ain't
pretty,
catching Mr. Fucking Wheelchair.
That's actually terrible that would happen.
It's gonna happen.
I don't know, because that would, so it's bad enough you have souped up smart cars, but now you're gonna have souped up wheelchairs?
Yeah.
Okay. When a smart car tailgates you because the guy's driving like an asshole, it literally looks like he's in your rear window.
Oh my god.
So, because the car's flat in the front, and it's basically...
I've always wanted to lift one of those things.
I've always wanted to just, like, throw one of those off a bridge with the person in it, just so they learn, like, not to be a dumbass and spend, like, 20 grand on one of those ever again.
You know what I would love to do more than anything is if I see a smart car parked somewhere, I just want to, like, lift it and turn it around so when the person comes back, they're confused as fuck.
Oh, my God.
That is in my top 10 things to do before I die list. I gotta do it soon while I have the strength.
Take their car away from the parking lot and replace it with, like, a Barbie Corvette. They'll probably take it. It's probably a better option.
You know, it's funny. Actually, speaking of the car things, I was at the Glen Cove Car Show last month, and during the streets, what they do at night, they put up signs that are advertising that if you're parked here the next day during the show, you're gonna get towed and ticketed. Both.
Wow.
They're gonna ticket you first, they're going to tow you second. So throughout the morning, we had to block off the streets, and a bunch of people were trying to get in. We're like, no, you can't park. The town literally had a permit. This was shut down by the fire and police department.
Huh.
And there's still a few cars there. So they're knocking on all the doors of the people that live there. Nobody's doing anything, moving their cars. So these group of guys, they're trying to park their BMWs there. They actually got out jacks and started self-towing the car. Eventually, after a while, the cops came like, you can't tow the guy's car with jacks. You got to put it back. And we realized the biggest issue. We were on School Street in Glen Cove. Nobody there speaks a dime of fucking English. So I told the people running the events, if you really don't want cars here the next day, you got to put up these signs in fucking Spanish.
Yeah.
Because all the people that left their cars there were coming out, and nobody could translate for them. They literally, I don't even think half these people were legal that were living there. I'm like, think about it. You see signs all over the place and cones and shit. You think to move your fucking car. You don't need to speak English to notice it.
See a lot of rusted out Corollas, you pretty much know.
Yeah, well, the guy got into his car, he found a shitload of tickets on it.
Oh, there's no in English. I throw them away.
And pretty sure his suspension's all fucked up, but hey. There's actually some guys took a video of them doing it. I gotta find that video somewhere.
I think next year you should probably bring those little wheels that go under the tires in the car, so you can push them around like they use in shops. Get 4 of them.
Oh my god,
Throw it
that's
wherever
awesome.
you want. So, if anyone's interested in owning a restaurant, there's one restaurant in.
Always wanted to own a Hooters.
This is actually pretty cool in Brooklyn. Actually, it's pretty sweet in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's the pitch on one Mexican restaurant in Brooklyn. So basically, that's kind of random. I don't know why I said that. So if you can eat a 30-pound burrito and 1 margarita, you can buy part of a restaurant.
What?
Jesus Christ, $150 for that burrito.
That's a cheap restaurant for $150.
But we'll try eating a 30-pound burrito. Think
Who the
gigantic.
fuck, you see, maybe like
That
5 or
is-
6 people together.
I'm gonna try that.
But you have to be incredibly stoned to eat a 30-pound
Wow.
burrito. That better be better than Chipotle at least too.
I'm told this is actually.
Wait.
We're gonna
Let me see the
try
thing.
that. You can try that. You can eat that. You
Holy
can
shit.
eat that.
You could actually fit this inside a Consuelo's vagina.
Yeah. You can get a variety of dipping sauces with that too, even though they're really cheap.
I don't even know what it look. It doesn't even look like a burrito. It looks like
It looks like a tumor.
it looks like a
cut out.
fucking tumor. You're
Yeah,
right,
And someone cooked.
or a deformed potato.
Yeah. Like someone cooked the tumor.
I want to see if I can bring it so you guys have an idea.
How big this friggin' thing is.
Check it out. And
Kinda,
it's not
sorta.
happening, but at least you get to
There you go.
focus.
It's not going to. It's a manual.
It's not gonna focus, but at the same time, does that look like a burrito?
No.
No, it looks like a fucking tumor. We'll get it next week. We'll have pictures and shit.
Ugh.
It happens. Makes me want to eat tumors now.
It could be how about a little side of turmeric?
With a side of breast milk from a Cambodian immigrant
Oh.
to wash it down. That'd be quite lovely.
STDs in the mouth, anyone?
And that's a good thing
Oh my
for none of
God.
us. What do you got?
Who else do we-
Oh, we got a chat coming in.
Oh.
What is it? Oh, it's a picture of a guy's ass. Okay, there's nothing
Oh.
there. Some guy just wanted to be a donkey in the chat room. Okay. We'll have to wait for the next chat.
I can't even pronounce this guy's name. It's so ridiculous. Rashawn Josa Garrett, whose last known address was in Poland, fled in a stolen car Wednesday night at the Portland suburb of Gladstone, the Clackamas, I can't even pronounce that, Clackamas County Sheriff's Office said. After a high-speed chase, he ditched the car, fled on foot in a High Rocks Park area, where a police dog named Nero sniffed him out,
Nero.
hiding in a bush. Garrett was charged with 2 accounts of attempting to elude law enforcement, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and possession of a stolen vehicle. So basically, the guy was arrested wearing a shirt that says, "I do dumb things."
Ha!
Kinda
That is
funny.
great. Oh, there's another chat.
Pretty stupid.
Dahlia,
What?
some say that pieces of your beard were recently discovered in Consuelo's anus. Were you sniffing her?
No, she probably ate my beard and shit it out. She doesn't wipe too good.
Ladies and gentlemen, she eats beers. That's a great question, though.
Mm.
We're going to have to check with her and indulge on this topic next week when she's back.
Mm-hmm.
Great questions today in the chat room.
Fucking Car driving into ocean.
Car driving into ocean. You know what that reminds me of? Did you ever see that video of the guy who got the brand new Bugatti
Oh
and
yeah,
drove it? He said that he was avoiding like a bird or a pelican or something like
Yeah,
that.
someone got it on video. He's actually trying to commit insurance fraud on it, I think.
We saw he literally drove it into the water, and
Yeah.
like I looked at the video many times. I didn't see no damn pelican in it.
So I think a car like that, I think it goes up in value, and I believe that was one of the reasons.
How much
why
more up? The thing's worth $1 million. How much more up in value could that fucking car go?
Because it's like limited release, and people you can't get it. So I think people are just willing to pay more money for it than what it's worth.
Love limited
But
release.
basically, I don't know if he couldn't afford it anymore, or he took advantage of the fact that it was worth more than what it was when he first bought it, and he's like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna crash it." But the idiot was caught on tape purposely crashing his car because when you drive around a Bugatti, what do people usually do? You know, I mean, they're like, "Oh, I don't see that every day. Let's get a video of it."
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was driving somewhere and a Bugatti passed me by, I'd have my phone out in the heartbeat. Even though it's not legal, Bugatti's still not something you see every day.
Mhm.
And taking a video of a Bugatti to beat legalness,
Totally
that's
worth
a good
crashing
thing.
into a telephone pole.
So I'd totally crash to
Yeah.
get a video of a
Yeah.
Bugatti.
Mm-hmm.
I was blaming it on the car. See, it wasn't me. I'll charge I'm like, okay, he's got a Bugatti. His insurance will cover me. He's got the money.
Yeah, just
He's a rapper.
Just try to catch up to him.
I'm not going to catch up to him.
1,000 horsepower.
That car has so much fucking horse, it's not even funny.
Or turbocharged.
I wouldn't even know what to do with that fucking thing if I had it.
It's actually running out of gas as you're filling it up.
I know.
That's how.
It's like
bad
you
it
could
is.
floor that car, but that's alright. It's like the tank will be done in 30 minutes, but if you don't let your foot off the gas, the tires will explode after 15. If they go like, what did they go like? Didn't they tested it out on Top Gear, right?
They had the new one. I think the new one does like 260 or something like that, or whatever, 271.
Yep.
Crazy high speed like that. Ooh. Monkey on again with Florida. Florida's a fantastic state to do stuff in, apparently, if you're into stealing things. But this isn't even a. It's not even a person this time. It's a primate.
What?
Yeah.
What happened?
A monkey on a loose in Florida was apparently stealing people's mail.
A monkey was stealing mail.
Residents of Sanford near Orlando posted photos on Twitter of the monkey named Zeke jumping on cars and sitting on a mailbox eating someone's mail.
That's fucking awesome. So yeah, so when someone calls up their cell phone company, so I gotta get my cell phone bill this month. Oh, a monkey ate my bill.
How do you believe that?
Exactly. It's believable.
I like that.
I've actually witnessed people do that.
Huge sinkhole swallows vehicles at campsite in Australia. That's a video,
I
unfortunately.
thought you were gonna say Florida because there's always sinkholes appearing in Florida out of nowhere.
It could be. It looks similar to it. Let's see, what else do we got? Naked teen arrested after 3 attempted carjackings. Nice.
What?
Yes.
Okay, why are you gonna carjack fucking butt ass naked? I mean, God forbid you're in a car and you rush and you get the seatbelt caught on your shit.
Hey,
That could be quite painful.
oh, more
You know?
sinkholes. Where is this? In Florida? It's got to be Florida. Florida's known for the sinkholes.
I thought Florida was like supposed to be that peaceful state with old people and oranges and shit.
No.
And it's like you got domestic violence, you got the bath salt guys that eat people's faces. You got some weird ass shit. What the fuck happened to Florida?
If anything, this is in England. Unfortunately, this is England. England's a small enough place as it is, so they don't need sinkholes. They're losing real estate.
Ha!
Oh, man.
Bloody hell, mate.
Huge crater measuring more than 60 feet. What's that in kilometers? 120 kilometers?
At least 100.
Who knows? And 30 feet deep, opened up overnight in St. Albans.
Oh,
North
bloody
of London,
hell.
England. Oh, crikey. Did they say crikey?
Crikey.
Crikey's Australian,
Crikey.
isn't
No,
it?
Crikey is all. Yeah, Crikey's Australia, mate.
Fucking Australian.
Australian.
Europeans can't build good roads. They're always sinking. Those fucking people. See what
Oh,
else
there's another chat coming in. Are you ready?
shit.
Dahlia. Have you ever given somebody an Australian kiss?
What's that?
It's a kiss down under.
Oh.
Oh.
Depends if she's shaved. Sure.
So you heard that here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're shaved, Dahlia will
She-
give you an Australian
female.
kiss.
Female. Need to have a vagina.
If you're
A
not
JJ.
shaved-
A JJ.
Dahlia's gonna call his friend Jose to weed whack that shit off.
Oh yeah, that's.
That's a great fucking question.
We're just using a
To keep the
blade.
chat questions coming, everyone.
We're just using the blades. $10,000 of marijuana falls from the sky into family's doghouse.
What?
falls from the sky. This is a pothead's dream.
Imagine
Wow.
that, like you're spending your day in the afternoon outside having a barbecue, and suddenly you see this package coming down from the sky with a little parachute, and you open it, and it's like just $10,000 worth of weed in there. The fuck do you do? See, me, I don't smoke, so I would fucking sell that shit.
Apparently,
But I guess these people that they wanted to report it.
they
I'm like,
prayed. Did they
you just
pray?
lost out on money. You could have marked that shit up, and you're an asshole.
I
You could have
think
made some
they-
money on that shit.
They prayed. So they say authorities say it was likely dropped accidentally by a drug smuggler's aircraft. Well, Maya Donnelly really missed out on the opportunity here to make a good profit.
Oh,
So she said she woke up to a sound that what sounded like thunder,
it was Bigwood.
but dismissed it as typical monsoon storm that went back to sleep. Where the fuck do you live where it's a typical monsoon storm? I don't understand this.
Typical. It's like, okay, I'm living in a place where the monsoon's just on a daily basis. Hey, it's Wednesday, so it's monsoon day.
Yeah.
Instead of hump day, it's monsoon day. They
Hump
have.
day.
No, monsoon Monday. There we go.
Oh.
Hashtag monsoon Monday.
Monsoon Monday. So she said later that morning she looked in the carport at her home in Nigel's near the U.S.-Mexico border. Okay, so that makes sense.
Nigel. Once again, anyone, hashtag help fund Nigel. We got to spread the word to locate him. You can help us find him because we fucking can.
She found it wrapped in black plastic, so that must have been some big-ass bag of marijuana then.
Jesus Christ.
$10,000 worth.
Woo!
That'll pay for a new little dog home there.
You buy
So-
several dogs with that shit.
Man. So, what kind of movie names are we gonna make fun of here today? We got
Okay,
some,
so what we were talking about during the video, we were talking about Johnson, old Johnson's farmhouse.
Oh.
That's where Dale was found.
Yeah.
The Johnson's farmhouse, from what we heard, used to be a great place. There used to be a family of 4 that lived there. Great, nice family. And then one day they just got up and left.
Mhm.
I guess we can take a guess that Bigfoot scared them out.
Yeah,
Bigwood.
Bigfoot's Johnson scared the
So
Johnsons
Johnson
away.
scared the Johnson.
They were scared of their own Johnson.
So let's do this right now. Let's get creative. Let's make movies with Johnson. Lord of the Johnson.
Johnson's Beginnings.
Star Wars: Return of the Johnson.
Big Johnson's escape from prison or something. Let's see.
You can do it.
We're gonna go with this one. Escape from the Rock. Johnson's Escape from the Rock.
Oh my.
You know, that would kind of hurt.
Let's see here. Harold and Kumar go to Johnson. There you go.
Home Alone with Johnson.
Home Alone with Johnson.
Oh boy, Michael Jackson's favorite movie.
Oh,
Starring
you know Michael
Macaulay Culkin.
Jackson. Michael Jackson thought Boys to Men was a daycare center.
Wow.
I'm going to hell for that one.
Didn't Michael Jackson make an album called Johnson?
He did.
My Little Johnson with Cookies? Something
Yes,
like
the best song on his album called Johnson was "Beat It."
that? Oh. It doesn't matter if you're black or Johnson.
Oh my God.
What?
It doesn't.
What? That's terrible.
I'm starting with the Johnson in the Mirror.
Demolition Man,
Oh.
starring Johnson Stallone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that guy.
Stallone.
So how's your Orange Johnson?
How's my Orange Johnson? Who loves Orange Johnson?
It's good.
Jerry loves Orange Johnson.
Yep.
Is it true?
It's true.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Oh.
Oh.
Johnson and Kell. There we go.
Oh shit.
That was a great show.
Welcome to Johnson, home of the Johnson. Can
May I
touch
take
you,
you, Johnson?
Oh shit.
Oh, we just had a moment.
Boy,
That's
you
right.
did. Oh, now
That'll
I'm
be
getting
$8.
Getting goosebumps.
Oh, I
That's
felt
terrible.
I felt that right over
That's
here.
terrible.
Well, you getting? I didn't get any goosebumps. I got nothing.
Welcome to
I
my.
just got fat.
Got that fat Johnson.
Got the fat Johnson.
Welcome to my Johnson edition Converse. You got some new Johnsons over there's wearing.
Harry Potter and the Stone Johnson.
Oh, the Stone
Oh.
Johnson.
That's a really hard Johnson.
Jesus Christ. What do we got? Jurassic Park. Run from the Johnson.
Oh my God.
God, that Johnson's a meat eater, I heard. Oh.
That's fucked up.
Ah. Well.
J for Johnson.
Ooh.
There we go.
Jump for joy. That's what I like to do.
If you know what movie that was, V for Vendetta. Which
Yep.
is- That's a great motherfucking movie. That movie, V for Vendetta.
Mhm.
If any of you guys have watched it, That honestly feels like that could fucking happen.
Oh.
You get a government that comes in, makes everybody purposely sick and dying, and then they have the cure.
Oh, oh
Right.
boy.
Fuck was
Someone
that?
set off the Johnson alarm.
Oh shit! They got the cure right off the bat.
Mhm.
So all the people that had stocks in the cure suddenly were like millionaires overnight. And then off comes a dude who gets mutated and kills all the motherfuckers.
Oh.
And then dies at the end of it.
Oops.
Oops. He's dead.
So, did you see the new TV show called Dawn of the Johnson?
Dawn of the Johnson.
Good Halloween show.
I saw the movie Dawn of the Johnson.
That's a good movie.
It was actually Planet of the Johnson.
Wow.
So much monkeys in that movie. Lots of hair and lots of Johnsons.
It's amazing how they killed people.
I know, I couldn't get over how realistic the Johnson was moving
Yeah.
around the whole movie.
They actually beat people with the Johnson.
Andy
Johnson?
Andy Johnson. What, the Andy Serkis? What the fuck is Serkis? What the hell? The guy that played Gollum and the ape in that movie. What the fuck's his name? Andy something. If anyone watching live knows who it was, let us know.
This
Oh, we do have a
gonna
chat.
pass.
Somebody's contacted us.
is in the past.
Jerry, Dahlia, I got a very important question for you. They got a very important question for us.
Sweet.
Would you like to see my Johnson?
Come on.
Don't come on him.
Oh.
No! We don't want to see a motherfucking Johnson. But thanks for the offer. These people in the chat are getting
Fucking
sicker by the
boy.
day.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
We got everything.
I gotta stop drinking.
I picked a hell of a day to quit smoking, quit sniffing glue, whatever the fuck it's called.
Wow, we're seeing rainbows now.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this, a Johnson has just beat our feet off.
Yep. We're taking some Johnson pills right now. We're seeing rainbow colors.
Right
Come
now,
back
I'm
on.
stroking my
We're
Johnson.
here. We're back.
Actually, I am not, as we're back.
We're back
Gotta
from the
stop
past.
drinking on the job.
You gotta stop drinking on the job.
Jesus, crap on a stick.
Drinking under the Johnson.
Oh.
Drinking with the Johnsons.
Drinking with the Johnsons, yes.
Oh,
That sounds like it could be a sitcom.
Yeah.
the Johnsons. Drinking with the Johnsons.
Drinking with the Johnsons.
Oh man. We go to the Johnsons pub.
Johnson Vacation.
Oh.
Oh.
That's a great
There's
movie.
only one person that could play that role. Chevy Chase.
Chevy Johnson.
If anyone, Chevy Johnson. If anyone can get away with being with a family of Johnsons going on vacation,
Yep.
Chevy Chase.
Yep.
Without a motherfucking doubt.
Yep. Had,
What else do we got here?
John Johnson was in that movie. They went to where'd they go to Johnson World?
Johnson World.
Yeah, I mean
That's where they met up with Michael Johnson.
Yep.
He taught them how to beat it with his Johnson.
Yeah.
And then they visited the Johnson & Johnson factory.
Yes.
Oh my God, the Johnson factory.
Oh boy. Any interesting news on Bruce Johnson?
He's removing his Johnson. Johnson.
Oh,
Caitlin Johnson.
Caitlin Johnson now.
There was an article going around that he was upset about being a woman, wanted to be a man again. Actually, no, that's not the worst part. Glamour magazine is calling Bruce Jenner Woman of the Year.
Yeah.
Huh.
And a lot of women are pissed.
I don't fucking blame him. L.A., like, how do you fucking name a man Woman of the Year?
Yeah.
He's not a woman.
Yeah, he's not even fully transitioned yet.
He's got a penis.
He's got a fucking penis.
We're
But then again, no one reads Glamour anyways.
We're getting some. Let's see. What do we got in here?
Oh, we got something.
Oh shit! Stop picking on Bruce Johnson. He is a hero.
He's a nice lady.
What the fuck you?
He's a hero. What
Fucking
the fuck
people.
kind of heroic thing did Dick Bruce cocksucking Jenner? I can't even think of it.
All he's
Unbelievable.
got is long hair and breasts.
That's
The rest
it.
is all-
That's it.
That's it. They're not even.
Dahlia, if I got long hair and breasts, would you consider me a woman?
No, I consider you fucking something wrong with
You're a freak.
I would be a freak.
you. You come up to me and be like, "Hey, what's going on? You want to go steady?" And I'll be like, "That's impossible."
Yes, I'll join you, the rest of the Johnsons, at the lesbian and bay parade.
We're going to the Johnson Club. It's exclusive.
Yeah, actually, there is a club. I don't know if you've ever heard of it called Lips.
Lips.
It's a transsexual comedy club. My sister had one of her birthdays there, like a decade ago. It was actually pretty funny.
Wait, is that because they can only use their lips? Is that why it's called that?
How they got the name is beyond me.
Sorry, that's too graphic.
But all I know is when we went there, we had a waiter or a waitress, still trying to figure out, called Peppermint.
Oh, Peppermint.
And the best thing is when they grabbed the microphone, they were going up to each table, ragging on people, and then they said, the best thing I like about this table, it's the only straight table in the whole house, going over my sister's birthday plans.
And everyone in there sued.
No, no one sued. This was back in the day before this was like 10 years ago.
Oh.
Nobody was sensitive. People could joke around about that shit. Now you say one little thing about someone's Johnson,
They cry.
and you're getting a lawsuit handed on to you.
That's
Shame.
ridiculous.
It is a shame.
What does this Johnson come to?
Oh,
What has this
God.
Johnson come to? Fucking Johnson.
So I got a new Johnson, by the way. I'm filing Johnsons and drawers now. That's.
Are you-
I guess I'm a Johnson filer.
So you work 8 to Johnson?
Yep.
How's that going
Ready?
for you?
So many Johnsons go through these hands every day. It's ridiculous.
Oh my
I
God.
lose track.
I heard you're packing a lot of Johnsons.
Yeah, they don't fit. They just gotta push them all in there somehow.
And dealing with too many Johnsons the other day landed you in the ER from what I heard.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. What happened?
Apparently, I cut my fingers up doing it. I got like an infection from touching all these Johnsons, and yeah, I had to go to the Johnson Hospital. And
Look, you're dealing with so many Johnsons. You should wear protection on your hands, right?
I did, but it broke. I
hate when I hate when it gets really dry and it breaks it.
I wore 2, and apparently you're not supposed to do that.
2 at the same time?
It's okay though. Dr. Johnson patched me right up, and I'm good to go.
Dr. Johnson.
I think this should be the Jerry Johnson show.
The
There
Jerry
you
Johnson.
go. Starring Jerry Johnson and Robbie Johnson.
Johnson and Friends.
The JJ.
Johnson and Company.
That's not a bad thing. That's a Johnson.
The Bobby Johnson Show. The BJ Show.
Oh.
Whoops.
Supposedly, someone released something that happened with her death. I didn't
Yeah?
read the full article, but it's more and more shit's coming. Like the family's trying to keep her whole death under wraps, but people are just like going, "Nah, she fucked up. She overdosed on some shit." That
Who are
whole
we
fucking
talking about? What the fuck happened just then?
what?
Who are we talking about? What the fuck just happened?
He just totally went into Bobby Christina Johnson. But
Bobby Christina
Oh.
Johnson.
He didn't say Bobby.
No.
He just.
I automatically assumed you knew who I was
I don't
talking.
even know how I knew what he was talking about.
Wow.
That
And I'm
was-
saying to myself, what is he talking? And then you said it, and I said, "Wow, that's weird."
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck just happened just then?
That's what my 86-year-old mother does. That she just starts talking about something, but doesn't start telling everybody what she's talking about.
Oh my God.
It's just out of control.
I have a friend who does that. He goes from story to story to story to story, and then like the first story you were talking about, you're like the furthest thing from it. It's like an Inception. You ever seen the movie Inception?
Yes.
It's like that. He has a story within a story. He was telling a story about how he went on a date with this girl, and 5 minutes later, it's about how he was visiting relatives and the kids were playing pool at his house.
Huh.
I was like, the fuck does this have to do with the
Wow,
date that you went on with the
that's,
girl?
that's
And me and
interesting.
everyone are looking at him and going, no, talk. It's showtime. And we're like, what the fuck? It's like, you gotta stay at one story and make the point. By the time he was done with the story, we were Johnson to death.
I think he had ADD a little bit there, maybe?
ADJ Johnson.
ADD.
Attention deficit Johnson
Yeah.
disorder. Oh my God.
Let's get back to Bobby Christina Johnson. What were you
Yeah.
saying?
I was just saying how like that the whole family was trying to keep it under wraps with what's happening with her death, but more and more people coming out saying it was an overdose.
Oh, she was using a lot of Johnson.
She was
There's
she
a lot of people coming
Bobby
out,
Johnson overdosed on Johnson.
She
Yeah.
was addicted to Johnson.
There's a
I
lot
think
of,
it's the Johnson.
yeah, it's like Jerry said, there's a lot of people coming and she couldn't catch all of it.
I would kill her dealer. I mean, the dealer sold her some bad Johnson.
Yeah,
That's true.
she got a bad load.
She got a bad load.
Uh,
Oh my God. Yeah, the Johnson wasn't clear.
Nope.
No.
Wasn't
It was,
used in a long time and it went bad.
What's that word I'm trying to think of?
Johnson?
Johnson. What the fuck? You know, you're making me think of Airplane now. I picked a hell of a day to quit sniffing Johnson.
What a great movie.
That is a good movie. Oh my God. I can watch. That's one of the few movies that I can watch all the time and never get sick of.
Johnson, you ever touch a girl?
You ever been inside of a Turkish Johnson? Oh my God. You ever watched the movie about Johnsons?
Stop calling me Johnson.
Yeah. The Johnsons really hit the fan.
What's a Johnson? It's a large, smooth shaft, but that's not important right now.
Oh, God. So my grandmother, unfortunately, she's been diagnosed with Johnson syndrome.
What does that have to? What does that mean for her?
It means she can't go anywhere near the Johnson anymore.
Oh,
Well,
that's a stage 4 Johnson she
maybe
got.
that's a good thing.
That is a good thing. I wonder if there's an age limit to when you can be near the Johnson.
I don't know. She had her last kid about 3 years ago, so
What?
yeah,
And this is a grandparent?
yeah, she's like 89.
How the
Yeah, so-
fuck is a grandparent releasing a kid at 80 years old?
Releasing.
Releasing.
I
I didn't even know that old people can even handle a Johnson at that age.
Well, last time.
Or even give birth to a Johnson.
Well, I mean, all things considered, there was one time where she came over and she had a random kid with her, and apparently she just found it and thought it was hers, and brought it home.
Well, you know, they're doing amazing things with Johnson's these days.
Yeah, apparently Johnson's research lab is really coming out with some good stuff.
You can adopt a Johnson.
Yeah.
They got Johnson clinics all over the
Oh,
island
yeah.
now.
They got detachable Johnsons now.
You know what the greatest thing?
What?
You can go to any CVS and for $50, you could buy a morning after Johnson.
Wow. Oh, Jerry, tell us about your BMW. Put in a new Johnson shifter?
Yes. It's 8 gears Johnson.
Wow. Oh, you also put in a new Johnson seat, too. Apparently it holds you better while you're cornering.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I fucking hate you. Stop talking about my BMW. Apparently it's red from getting too much Johnson.
Well, it can't.
Oh.
Red is a sign of irritation.
Oh, boy.
I want to buy your car when you sell it.
Done deal?
Why is there something I should know?
No. It's
Well,
fine with me.
If you like the maintenance bills,
I'll let you drive it sometime. Just gotta make sure you can handle the Johnson shift.
Yeah, it's a lot of Johnson.
I've never touched the Johnson.
What does it have? 330 Johnsons?
I touched the Johnson one in Heatherbrook School.
Wow. That's got
You know what movie that's from?
What?
I forget.
What?
I think it's like 40-year-old version, yeah. 40-year-old Johnson?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Nice. That's not nice. Though.
That is not nice. So many movies and so many twists that you can make with that.
Man.
It was the reunion of Back to the Johnson.
Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
I totally watched Back to the Johnson. There was so many timelines of Johnsons I was
Oh.
actually getting mixed up.
There was like the Back to the Johnson 2, where you had the alternate Johnson that led to the new Johnson happening. It just totally fucked with my Johnson. I don't even know what happened.
I know,
Out of
like,
control.
the guy goes into the past in the 50s and he sees his father fall out of the Johnson onto the street.
Yeah, that was terrible.
And then the mom comes over, well, his mom,
Yeah.
and was trying to play with his Johnson the whole fucking movie.
I wish we had a Johnson counter on the side of the screen that record how many times we said Johnson.
I know. And he kept going up to Doc and going, "That's Johnson."
Oh.
The Doc was like, "Johnson, you keep talking about Johnson. There's something wrong with the Johnsons in the future.
Yeah.
Is the time clarity mixed up?
Time clarity.
Hilarity or clarity?"
Oh, boy.
Are you guys going to the Johnson family reunion?
Yes.
Yes, I cannot wait.
We would not miss that for anything.
The Johnson family reunion is going to
Yeah.
be flooded with food.
Oh, man. I remember,
There's going to be a lot of meat at the Johnson family reunion.
I was
Johnson's.
literally 8 inches away from Mrs. Johnson, and she just looks great. I gotta tell you what.
Just make sure that at the Johnson family reunion, when you pull the hot dogs out, they're not brown.
Yeah. Make sure the buns are clean.
Make sure the buns are clean. Oh my God. Yeah, they have a lot of. They got a lot of buns at Johnson
They do.
barbecues.
They do. Sometimes they put the cheese in a Johnson. You bite it and it squirts out. It's pretty. I don't understand it.
You ever see that movie Driving Johnson?
Yes.
Driving Miss Johnson.
Driving Miss Johnson. That's what it was.
Oh, God.
Or about that drug dealer, American Johnson.
Yeah.
Along came a Johnson.
Yeah.
Along came oh my
Are we
God.
going to the Johnson Days Parade this year?
I really wish we did have a track of how many times we mentioned Johnson. Several fucking times.
Oh, you are erecting your Christmas Johnson this year?
You have no idea. My ornaments are
Gonna wrap
stiff.
some lights around it?
Yes.
Put a tree in the top?
They're quite
A little-
stiff in the ground. This way they
Wow.
don't go flying away when they get blown in the weather.
Yeah. I mean,
What are you guys going to Halloween as?
I'm going as a model of Johnson.
I'm dressing up as Pee Wee Johnson.
Oh.
Pee Wee's Big Johnson.
Oh. God.
It had
Oh,
to be done.
Consuela should make her period painting about Mr. and Mrs. Johnson.
So she's going to use her period blood to draw Johnson.
2.
The irony.
2 if she has enough.
2.
Huh.
She actually said that she was due to make another drawing
Wow.
soon.
She was due to do another Johnson.
It was Moondog Johnson Howl
Yeah, something
was
like
the
that.
painting she made, right?
Yeah. So she needs a Johnson to make the artwork come out more fluid-like.
Oh my god. I'll never forget Danielle's face when she was next to me and she saw the painting. I got a perfect.
God.
I gotta pull up that picture again.
She had
sometime.
that perfect Johnson face on.
She definitely had a good Johnson on her face.
Well, once you see a Johnson in real life,
Yeah,
That's
nobody
it.
else
Yeah,
is the
That
same.
changes your
Yeah.
whole perspective on
Yeah.
the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Every Johnson will be judged differently.
Yeah. Yep.
What if I told you that really wasn't a Johnson?
Oh boy.
It's what
Oh,
the
that
Matrix
could-
right there.
That could mess up your whole perspective on life.
Yeah.
If your whole life is based on this one Johnson, and then you find out it's not a Johnson,
What do you do?
And then you got a
How do you
dude that
move
comes
on
up
from
to
that?
you with his hands like this. You take the blue Johnson or the red Johnson.
Oh wait. Well, you can't take the red Johnson because you kind of know where the red Johnson's been, and then a blue Johnson's diseased. So what do you do?
You get Ebola.
Ebola Johnson.
I guess
Ebola Johnson.
take
He's running for president, I think.
Oh.
Really? Ebola Johnson? I do
Wow.
believe it.
Is he running with the?
Doesn't he own
Donald-
Johnson Towers?
I think so.
So-
Oh no, that's Donald Johnson. You're thinking about?
No, he's on the Johnson party.
Oh.
He's on the Johnson party.
Ah,
Yes, they're very hard to deal with.
they're very tight with the Jackass party.
Oh my god, the Jackass party.
Yeah.
It's. I'm still calling it right now. At the end of the day, with all the shit about Hillary keeps coming out, Trump's winning.
Trump is. That's it. I think. Well, because you know what?
Trump is gonna beat his Johnson. I mean,
Hillary-
competition.
Hillary can't even get a Johnson if she tried because she honestly
No.
looks like a Johnson.
Hillary
So
doesn't want a Johnson.
yeah, well, I think so because she looked. I guess so, right?
No,
No.
She needs a Jane.
she's at. Oh my god.
Last time I saw her, I was like, "Hello, Mr. Johnson." I was like, "Oh, sorry, Mrs.
Seriously,
Johnson."
do you think Bill Clinton gives
No.
Hillary his Johnson?
No.
You don't want Hillary near his Johnson.
No,
You
Nope.
you expect a woman to lead a country who can't even keep her own marriage?
No, no. I mean, you know,
Didn't Bill Clinton get with that woman Monica Johnson?
yeah,
Yes.
and she got some Johnson on her dress.
I did not have sex with this Johnson.
She did.
That's what her famous quote was.
She had a Johnson of her peers, and they proved her wrong.
Mhm.
So
Then also another girl you famous in the White House. You had Marilyn Monroe, whose famous quote was "Happy birthday, Mr. Johnson."
yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Happy birthday, Mr. Johnson. Happy birthday to you, Jackson.
I love the best picture about her. It's like everyone quotes me, yet I'm a whore. Like I'm some sort of motivational speaker.
Well, she kind of was. She motivated a lot of people to bring out their Johnsons.
She motivated a lot of Johnsons.
She did.
She motivated.
did.
Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of Johnson,
Ah, son of a Johnson.
and that's
we
not
were
a good thing.
just-
That's a Johnson
That's a
thing.
You're
Johnson.
really Johnsoning along.
We were.
This,
This episode was a fast Johnson.
it was.
I want to thank you
Oh,
all for
man.
watching this recorded episode. Those who contributed to our Johnson room. It was a wonderful experience sharing our Johnson with you.
Please do not adjust your Johnson. You're
No,
fine.
as always, watching the Johnson show is not a bad thing. That's
A Johnson.
a Johnson. Have a good night, guys. Cheers.